Hi, it's Carrie from Scrap, and this video is for PDX Kids Calendar. We're going to show you how to make a rubber band stamp using reused materials for printing on paper and fabric. And so here are the things you might need if you would like to make a stamp like this. You're going to need some water. You're going to go ahead and need some paper towels or a piece of felt. You're going to need something to make a stamp pad. So we used a pie tin with the folded up paper towel inside. You're going to need something to ink your stamp up with. We're using acrylic paints. There's hardly anything left in these, but we added a little bit of the water, shook it up, and it's a perfect consistency. And it also uses up some of that paint where it's just like kind of useless. There's so few drops left in there. You're going to need some newspaper to protect your surface, or also make a printing pad. And then you need the rubber bands and the stamp piece itself. And so you're going to need the rubber bands. These are from a paintbrush factory. We get them at Scrap, and there's lots of funny little bristles in there. There's also, you need a piece of block from a block set, or we have some wood flooring samples that would work great, or a cut from a wood project works really well as long as it's flat. Doesn't have to be a square or a rectangle. You need something to print on. You can use paper, but fabric looks really nice. We've got upholstery samples here as an option, or any light colored fabric, so light or white works great. I also have a clean wet rag in order to clean off my work surface and my hands as I go. So, the first thing you're going to do to make your stamp, it's so easy. You don't need glue or anything. You're just going to wrap your block with rubber bands. So as long as the rubber bands are laying flat, that makes a really good stamp. You can do it at all kinds of crazy angles, or like this one's more of a grid shape, like plaid that I chose to wrap it with. And then once it's wrapped, all you have to do is dip it in the paint. And you're going to go ahead and press it onto the fabric. We've got the newspaper underneath to make a little pad there. Pull it up, and it leaves an excellent impression. So I was doing a series across to make a pattern. And so if you want to mix your colors, as long as they're kind of complementary colors close together on the color wheel, you can just kind of add that into that pad and keep printing. And so now I'm going to try the wacky one and see how that looks. So I'm going to kind of ink it up there. Maybe takes a couple inks on the first go around here. This looks great. These colors look terrific together. And then I'm just going to go ahead, press all over, and it leaves a great design. The best part is when you're done, you can save this as art, or peel off those rubber bands, rinse them, use them another day, and the block itself could be art too. So we hope that you try something like this. It's super fun. If you need any supplies, come down to Scrap. We're open every day from 10 to 6. And if you already have everything at home, then get stamping.